So hey guys, and welcome back to Syberia 2 with me, Supernautus. Last time out we found that Hans Voralberg is ill, and we found the way to cure him might be to get in touch with some monks at a monastery. But in order to do that we needed to collect a shroud, something to put over his face, to show them how sick he is, so that they will agree to help him. Now, we have to do that. We have to climb up a mountain, basically. But the first thing we need is to be wearing warm enough clothing to go there. Now, I had a quick look in the bar. He said there wasn't any. However, there is a general store here that I'm hoping will have some clothing I can wear in order to do the work. So, let's go to the store. Let's talk to this colonel who doesn't like any of the people from down below. And let's see what he has to say. See if he has anything for us. He's still standing there, just ignoring everything. Let's see if he has any clothing for us.
Colonel, please, can you help me?
Colonel, can you help me? Well, I'm hoping.
Is there a doctor around here, or...
Is there a doctor or a pharmacy?
That would surprise me. They say the monks up there.
Again, they say the monks can patch someone up.
At least people around here go up there sometimes.
Yeah. Can you
I
give me
want to
any
go up to
help?
the monastery, but it's so cold outside. Would you have some warm clothes to loan me?
Yeah.
Maybe so. I might find what you want up in
He might find what I want in the attic.
I'll get the ladder out.
I'll pay you for what I use, of course.
Well, of course, he's not going to give you it for free, is he? Oh, he is.
You're a true ray of sunshine in this dusty old shop.
They don't see sunshine every day.
Sunshine here every day.
Fair comment, I think. So there's a ladder we've got to climb.
You'll find something that'll fit you in the attic, I'm sure.
Oh, good. Hopefully so.
There you go, miss. I can't climb up there anymore.
Oh, you're kidding, really? I thought that he was using the stick for effect. Turns out he actually can't climb a ladder. Who knew? Right, so what is that? There's some kind of rat or something there. What's that?
Now, where to find someplace appropriate
Okay.
to this?
Well, the train, probably. Winter clothes. That's what we found. We need to just do this so that we can go and get one of the shrouds. And then we have to come back and put the shroud on Hans. So it's not even like this is the whole situation. Okay. So let's go on this train. See what we can find out. Maybe we can go in that room.
At last, a bit of privacy, for once.
It's the only room I can think of that I've not been into.
Toasty, and not unelegant even.
Oh. Well, she says it's not unelegant. I'm not entirely sure I agree with her thoughts there. But at least she's now wrapped up nice and warm. So she can go and walk up the mountain towards the monastery. And find one of these shrouds so that we can prove that Hans is ill. Which is kind of ridiculous. You know, oh, I'm going to put a bit of fabric over his face and that'll tell everyone how ill he is. think? Okay. Well, let's go. Let's make our journey up the mountain. Well, our first journey up the mountain anyway. This is just a journey to go and get the shroud. And it takes a while. I think it would be fair to say. Oh, something just fell off that rooftop behind me. Oh, they fixed up the hole in the fence, look. They cleared up the hole in the fence. Right, so I'm looking for some sort of machine that I can get a shroud out of. That'll be this thing here. Oh, she's put some goggles on. Right, so there's a token we need to use. I guess we pop it in there. Oh, I need to select it again because apparently that wasn't good enough. And then I guess we pull this lever. And we can take a shroud. The Shroud of Turin? No, maybe not. We know how real that situation was. So let's see. As a not, by the way. Not real at all. But yeah, she's got some goggles. She hasn't covered her head. So she could still, I don't know, freeze on top of her head. She didn't get a hat. Nice winter clothing. But no hat to keep her head warm. How much truth is there to the fact that you lose most heat through your head? I don't know. But, you know, doesn't appear to be the case with her. You should definitely wear a hat. A warm hat. As long as you're not using it, I don't know, in a very weird way. As long as you put it on your head, it'll be fine. You can tip your cap to everybody you see. Maybe you shouldn't. Okay, let's go use this shroud on Hans. What's this thing made of anyway? Do we think? What exactly is this thing made of? Will it work? It'll suffocate. No? Okay, we've taken the shroud. Does it have anything on it now? That's Hans's shroud. Oh look, it's got an imprint of his face. Because that's what happens, you know, you put a bit of fabric over somebody's face and instantly it creates an imprint of their face on it. That definitely works. You could try it. It doesn't. Don't try it. It's not worthwhile. I think something like that would take a very long time to happen, not instantly. Okay, let's head back up the mountain then and give them this shroud and see if they'll help. Or see if they decide that Hans isn't ill enough. like they did with that little girl's mother. Oh, she's not ill enough, so we're not going to help her. But they should have, because she died. Okay. Look at this running. Oh, I'm running into nothing. What am I going to do? I'm running into nothing. Goggles on again. Because I never saw her take them off, but she's got to put them on. Right, what have we got here? Are we going to jump straight to the... oh yeah, look. Jump straight to the monastery, I guess. That definitely looks like a monastery. It looks like a lift of some kind right in front of us. Let's see. What is this? Can I do anything with this? There is something. Look, I can reach it, but only from certain angles. There we go. The sense of perspective isn't great. Let's see. He's shaking his head. He's refusing to let me up there. Okay. Let's see. See if we can find anyone. Oh, there's a monk. Well, I assume it's a monk. Or it's a man dressed in a very big habit.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir?
Sir?
Sit down, my
Is it
sister.
sir?
What can I do for you?
Are you a sir?
My name is Kate Walker, and my train is currently at the
Yeah.
station in Romansburg.
Oh, Romansburg. Pretty town, but not the kind of
That's the kind of town for pretty strangers.
solitary strangers.
Oh, God.
I
That's
don't
not
intend to
creepy
hang
at
around
all.
long, but I'm traveling with an old man.
Hans Voralberg.
And
Voralberg. Did you say Voralberg, my sister?
That's what I said.
you know him?
No. But I know someone else.
He knows someone else. What's that supposed to mean? That doesn't sound creepy at all.
Can you hear?
Oh,
It is the sweet song of the Merula Alba. If only I could catch a glimpse.
if only you could catch a glimpse of the Merula Alba.
Few are they who say in truth they have spied her beauty. It is probably seeking some other Merula Alba.
Probably. How does this help?
My friend is very ill, you know.
It is God's will. God's will. What can I do, my sister? What
Well,
can
you
I
could
do?
check his
Maybe
thing.
you could visit him at his bedside.
No.
Never, my sister, never. I would incur the wrath.
He would incur the wrath of their lord and patriarch.
I'm looking for someone with a medical background. Someone who can
Medical
tend to the sick.
background. I don't know if you're going to get that,
Our
but...
patriarch is a remarkable doctor, my sister. He cures bodies.
Oh, is he?
Souls.
But only if they meet a certain set of requirements, right?
You couldn't help me, could you please?
I am but a simple man.
You have to see our patriarch, but he won't let me in.
See our patriarch yonder in the monastery.
You say that I could find someone to help me. Up there at the monastery.
But can we?
Yes, at the monastery. Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
I rang at the monastery, but there was no reply. Maybe they don't want to let me in. Can you tell me?
They don't.
Is there another way?
There is no other way, my sister.
No other
Why
way.
won't they let me into
Why
the
do you keep
monastery?
laughing?
Dura lex, sed lex.
I'm sorry?
The law is hard, but it is the law, my sister.
Is it because she's a woman? They won't let her in because she's a woman.
I don't like questions, my sister. The law is the law.
Is the law. Okay.
I must absolutely find a doctor for my friend.
I I just do the laundry, my sister.
Oh, he's
that
just
is
the
all.
he just does the laundry.
Here, there are some doctors, and others do the laundry. You are going to make me late.
Oh my. The birds again.
Here.
The Merula alba again.
What is
Ask
a
him about the
Merula
bird.
alba?
Let's ask him about the bird. What's a rare bird?
It can never be seen, as it is as white as snow.
Well, surely it can be seen, just not in a white background.
And his intelligence grows and grows.
I get a feeling he wants to see this bird.
There seem to be a lot of birds around here.
Yes, yes, but the only
But he's
one
only interested in that one.
is the Merula alba.
Is that like a white raven or something?
Why won't you help me?
I must finish.
Must
my
finish his
chores
chores.
before evensong, my sister.
You live in the monastery, I suppose.
Oh, live.
My sister.
Ha ha
Are
ha!
there
What are
many
you?
of you up there?
Creepy laugh.
A few old monks. Few are those who heed the calling in this age.
I would imagine so.
What have we got to do to get into the monastery?
You must pull the rope that rings the bell, my sister, but not too hard, or you will scare the birds. Don't scare them. A monk.
A monk will show us in.
Thank you.
That's all I needed to know, but I'm going to need some way of getting up there.
I rang the bell, but the monk at the door
Yeah, he doesn't want to let me in.
want to show me in.
There are rules and traditions to respect here.
What are those rules?
What rules? What
Yeah.
traditions?
How about you tell me what they are?
Some people are less worthy than others.
Like who?
Okay. So how does that monk up there make
Or
an
guess.
opinion about my worthiness by just looking at me?
Oh, I wonder how.
It is not a question to ask, my sister.
How am I going to get the answer to it?
You're telling me that I'm not worthy to enter your monastery?
I didn't say no.
It's not his decision.
I just wash dirty laundry. That's all.
He just washes the dirty
Yes,
laundry.
you did say that. You implied I wasn't worthy.
Femina inconcessus.
I don't understand Latin.
Latin, like the birds.
Uh-huh.
Ithacus rubecula, picus viridis.
Merula alba. She keeps getting back
You
to.
speak Latin then.
Of course he does, he's a monk.
Monk's Latin. Pigeon Latin.
You seem to know the Latin names of birds.
He's probably read them somewhere.
Pretty birds. Pretty birds.
Okay, maybe I can find a way.
Woodpecker.
Ah,
How about Erythacus rubicula?
yeah, what's that?
Robin.
Ah, the robin.
Breast.
Oh, he took a lot of...
And Merula alba?
White.
Yeah, white raven. White raven?
Femina inconcessus?
What does that mean?
Women. Forbidden.
There we go.
Right. I get it. Because I'm a woman, I'm forbidden access to
That's
the
why she's not worthy.
monastery. Now I understand.
That's the rule, sister. I can't change the rules.
Of course, brother. Women are the source of all sin. Isn't that so? I'm going now. I'll be back soon.
What?
I need to find a way to... Well, see, now he's doing the laundry. So my guess would be that if I dress up as a monk, they might not immediately realise that she's not allowed in. Although, how many monks are actually outside the monastery? So I need to find a way to get him to see that bird, would be my guess. If I can get him to see that bird, then maybe I can steal a habit or something. Let's try the shop again. Maybe the shopkeeper has something useful. Sorry, the colonel. Right, let's go. Because that's who we need to ask for things to buy. Oh, that snow's going to fall again. Oh, it didn't this time. That's surprising. No falling snow. Good. Right, let's go up to the shop. Let's see if he's got something that we can use to help the monk find his bird. The white raven. As it's called in English. In the common tongue. Little hum to myself, yeah.
Colonel?
Colonel! I wonder if he's an actual colonel or if he gave himself that title.
Colonel, you don't have one of those whistles for making bird noises among
Oh,
the
see, she's
many
come up with the
fishes
idea
you
herself. A bird call.
A bird call? Why, I sell them by the truckload during the hunting season.
It's actually an episode of Duck Dynasty.
A whole collection of them.
Well, sure, I got myself no. No.
What you need somewhere. Aha!
What have we found? A gold bird call. I don't think that's the one I want. Oh, it's given me 1, 2, 3 bird calls?
Thanks for all your help, Colonel.
Thanks for all your help, Colonel. How do I know which... Can I listen to these whistles? I don't know. Maybe the silver one. I reckon. Here we go. Right, let's go back to the monk now. Okay, so at some point she took the glasses off. We don't know when. Maybe when she opened the door to go into the guy's shop. Maybe it is his house because he doesn't like to associate with the people down below. And there doesn't appear to be anywhere else he can go from here. So he must stay in the area underneath. In the area underneath? In the area around. If he doesn't like the regular people. Some moderately long loading screens, but not anything to worry too much about. I say loading screens, just freezes between screens, really. Well, the snow didn't fall off that roof again. So obviously it doesn't fall every time, but seems to fall regularly. These invisible barriers that I can't run round. All because of poor depth perception. She's actually only got one eye. No. Right. So, if I give this monk a bird call, or 2 or 3, maybe he'll leave me alone. Maybe he'll let me gain access. Let's try. Let's give him... I'm thinking the silver one. Here you go, bud. Try that. Oh. Oh, it's a Merida Alba. It's calling to him, and while he's running off to find it, let's pinch a monk's habit. Oh, she's going to put it on. How does it look? Will it hide the fact that she's a woman? Not entirely, would be the answer to that question. Not entirely. He's even washing crucifixes I don't think she was wearing one. He takes them down for laundry day, does he? It's laundry day. Clean all our crucifixes, please. Oh, this bloody thing. There we go. Need to be at a very specific angle. Right, now will they let me in? Now he's nodding. I got him. I tricked him into letting me up. In you go. And up you go. In we go. Right, what's going on? What is happening now? Chat to the monk.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, looks like he can't talk. He must be a silent monk. Taking a vow of silence. What do we have here? A pot. And I see some matches. They'll be useful. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a wheelbarrow there. It has something in it. It's like a very rudimentary wheelbarrow. Okay, let's keep moving. What do we find here? As we go round the corner. Okay. In some kind of courtyard. Okay. Where am I? I'm there. I think I want to go into this building. At least I assume so. Looks like the most likely place. Let's see if we can find their patriarch. Oh, we've got a chapel of some kind. Let's walk. Okay, I can't run here. I guess because we're dressed as monks.
Anybody there?
Anybody there? Is there anybody there? Oh. The curtains have opened. Oh, this must be the guy in charge.
Excuse me.
Because he's dressed differently.
What? A woman? Women are expressly prohibited. What the devil are you doing here, woman?
I'm looking for
My
help.
name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from New York. I have a friend who is really sick. In the village,
Yeah, I was told that I could get you to help him.
Oh,
Oh, nonsense.
My friend is named Hans Voralberg. He has devoted his life to
Oh, they
making
won't like that.
fantastic mechanical machines. His automatons soothed the harsh daily labor of the people of his day and amused them, entertained them.
Amused and entertained.
He's a genius inventor, you know.
He won't be that impressed.
An inventor, you say? The inspiration of such people is often cowed to humility before the marvels of God's own creation.
I knew he wouldn't be impressed.
I have come to ask the assistance of the priest healer in the
Yeah,
monastery.
I'm looking to...
My friend is very unwell and very old.
Sometimes a body weary of life refuses treatment.
They tend to the soul.
We here tend to the soul. From what element is your friend?
Well, I'm not entirely sure.
A high fever. It started with a kind of fit. He fell.
Yeah.
Sometimes we
Convulsions.
accept the inevitable, my child, and resign ourselves to the call of time.
I don't think this is one of those times though, mate. Can you help us or not?
misunderstand. Maybe Hans is old and frail, but he has but one desire: to continue his journey.
Oh, desires. Shouldn't talk about them.
Learn how to meet our fate, my child. This is God's will.
My friend needs treatment. You are the
Yeah,
only
sounds like the
one
only
for
kind of
miles
treatment he's
around
going to
who can
get is
give him the
poor
care he
treatment.
needs.
I need a sign from the Almighty, or else I can do nothing for your friend. I am sorry, Miss Walker.
Okay, well, how about...
I really need your help.
My girl,
But this is an extreme case, Father.
there is a rule, Miss Walker.
bring the imprint of his suffering?
I know what you were telling me.
Yeah, I have a shroud.
Show me, my child.
Here you are. Read it and weep. Or something.
Right. We will go search for your friend.
Ah, so it would appear that he feels he is ill enough to see him. Oh, is this another one with her boss?
Canton?
This is her boss,
What news have you got?
who's hunting for her because she never went home.
She checked out of Arrowbad last week. Headed off with Hans Voralberg.
Yep.
How is she?
Seems her health is fine, Mr. Marston, but
What?
What? What is it?
behavior seems.
Don't beat about the bush, Canton.
What's wrong with her behaviour?
And it's like this. I'm afraid that Miss Walker has been acting, how do you say, differently.
Mm-hmm. I suppose that is what you could say. But they're bringing him. They're bringing him to the monastery. Up we go. Up he comes. Into the monastery. Where hopefully he'll be cured. Here he is.
Did you sleep well, my child?
I don't know.
Yes, thank you. How is Hans?
That doesn't matter. How's he?
Alas, you brought him to us so late, my child.
They fear they can't do
We
too
cannot
much.
do much. We are going to concentrate on tending to his soul.
Okay, how's that going to help?
What did you say?
The man is worn and old.
His final hours upon him.
But that's impossible.
Yeah,
Your friend is dying.
he
You
can't be
must
bothered to help.
believe me, my child.
I don't.
Please take care of Hans, Father, please.
Yeah.
Torment yourself no longer, my girl. I will tend to the poor.
He will tend to the poor soul.
Can I see him?
No, I do not advise it.
Oh,
Deranged
he's
minds
deranged
are
as well.
too addled by
I could
evil.
become contaminated.
Contagion doesn't bother me. I've got to talk with him. You
Yeah, I have
understand?
to.
The rules,
If he's gonna die.
Remember the rules.
No one talks to the sick.
I just can't abandon Hans like that. I must see him immediately. You hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So be
Oh, he
it.
gave up quite easily there, didn't he, in the end?
In the last chamber at the end of the
Pay no heed
I beseech thee, my girl.
to the imprecations of a sick,
Know
delirious,
the
dying man.
imprecations of a sick, delirious, dying man.
He'll wait in the chapel. Right, okay. Let's see, so he was in one of these rooms. Obviously, because he came from here, so I'm assuming... that this must be where he came from. At least he doesn't have to wear a monk's habit anymore. Okay, that's not what I want. There are doors along the wall, but it seems like there's only one I can actually interact with. So I'm assuming that must be where Hans is. Yes, there we go. Let's talk to him. We'll have a lot of things to talk about, no doubt.
Hans? Hans, can you hear me?
Kate, where are we?
You're in the monastery.
You're in very good hands.
He's in very good hands.
We cannot carry on our journey.
Hans
in
is
these
in very good
conditions,
hands.
Hans. You are ill. You have to be cared for.
Yep.
I must go, Kate Walker.
He must go, he says.
I said I'd keep you company until we reach Syberia.
So I'm not leaving.
I brought you here to be treated.
Yeah, so that we can continue our journey.
Kate, we've got to go to Syberia, Kate.
Yeah, but you're not in any fit
Calm
state
down,
to
Hans.
get there, I'm afraid, Hans.
No.
He's not in safe hands, though, is he? Because they're not interested in actually helping him.
Hans, we're at the monastery. Do you remember?
Of course he doesn't.
Valadilan, it is 7:15 p.m. Father is always punctual.
Yeah, well,
He
he's
never stays at home.
he's not now.
He goes to the factory.
He's always
Locks
punctual
himself
at being
in his
buried in the
office.
ground.
No, Hans. Valadilan is where you were born. Here, we're in Romansburg.
Yeah, Romansburg.
Valadilan is miles away. We're going to take care of you.
Alexei, find Alexei Tukyanov.
Alexei Tukyanov.
Alexei Tukyanov?
Who's that?
Alexei, he has lived with the Yukols. He can
Alexei
cure
has
you.
lived with the Yukols. Great, but how am I going to find him? What's he listening in for? What's he lugging in for, eh?
Who is Alexei?
An old monk. A
Oh,
friend
Alexei's a monk.
who knows about Yukol medicine.
Yukol medicine?
Why do you want me to find this monk, Alexei?
Well, I just said.
Alexei, he can treat me.
Right.
Hans, do try to be reasonable. Nobody here can treat you better than the old patriarch.
Ah, well, somebody else might be able to.
Alexei knows Yukol medicine. The old patriarch is an ass.
That's true.
So you really think this monk can cure you?
Yeah.
Alexei can cure like the shaman. Shaman are the right doctors for me.
Oh, right, okay.
It seems you really
Shamanic
like Yukol
medicine.
Yukol shaman medicine is very strong.
Oh,
Hans, all that
I see.
shaman malarkey is nonsense. You know that.
The Yukols know a lot of things, Kate Walker. A lot of things.
so we're looking for someone who understands Yukol medicine. And there was a monk lugging in outside the door. I wonder if he's still there. There he is. Wait, is that Alexei? That's the guy that was cleaning all the laundry. Oh, he's waving to me, I think. Oh no, he's painting. He's painting a stone wall.
You like to eavesdrop.
He does.
Eavesdrop? No. I clean and clean.
He cleans and cleans.
I've just spoken to Hans.
Yep, spoken to him.
And what news do you bring, my
Oh, it's not good.
He spoke to me of one of your brothers.
Yeah,
named
looking for
Alexei.
brother Alexei.
Ah, tempus edax rerum. Brother Alexei is not of this world, my sister.
Do they mean that he's dead?
So you don't know this Alexei, do you?
Maybe he does.
No. Omnis homo mendax.
Human. I don't know.
Come on, you must know where Alexei is.
Buried in the ground.
Mors
Mors Ultima. Mors. I mean, presumably he's saying he's dead. What's this? What's he giving me? What's he giving me? Oh, he's giving me like a glass mammoth carving. Alexei was a man of God and my friend. He lived away from the monastery for many years among the strange Yukol people. That doesn't help because I can't read it. Something about this might help. The scroll and the mammoth are in my documents list. Maybe I can read it more closely. No. If I actually go to the right page, can I look at the scroll on its own? Man of God lived away from the monastery for many years among the strange Yukol people and their stories of the great mammoths of old. They were divine to them. I am no wise monk, far from it, but I have prayed to God long enough to understand that he takes many different forms in the imaginations of men. This might help you. The key is in the light of the mammoth's eye. The horse is the light of the eye. Okay. Does that help me? I don't know. I'm Not entirely sure if that helps me, really. I noticed there was a bucket or something out there, though. Can always use a bucket. Oh, and a brush. And a brush. Very useful. Looks like we don't need the bucket, though. Okay, so where's the patriarch guy? He's over this way, isn't he? Is he over this way? I actually don't know. Can we talk to him? Or is he going to say he's taking a vow of silence? I don't know, but I think the patriarch's in here, isn't he? I believe he is. Oh, or is he? What is this place? Can I do anything here? All I'm doing's going up. Is this the right way? I just don't know. Is this the right place to... Oh my god. I'm just stuck. Yeah, it seems like I can't go any further that way. Maybe this isn't the place I'm looking for. Where is that patriarch who said he wanted to talk to me once we'd... Maybe I can go this way. Or maybe this is completely not the place I want to go. I actually don't think this is where I want to go. Okay. No, this isn't the building I want to go to. I'm looking for the head monk, aren't I? The patriarch of the monks. So where would he be? He was inside that building, wasn't he? Maybe if I go out of here. Ah yes, there we go. He's in this place. In his little chapel. And no doubt he's not going to be much help to me again, but we'll see. We'll see. Here he comes.
Hello, Father.
He's very direct.
Hello, my child.
Okay.
You really can't do anything for Hans?
Apparently not.
His destiny is not in mortal hands.
We must pray, he
We
says.
must pray.
That'll be useful.
But Hans has no reason to repent.
His
Well.
fever-driven outpourings are not those of a holy man. Oh, far from it.
Yeah, so what?
We absolutely must continue our journey. We must.
We must.
Don't even think about it, child. Mr. Voralberg is in no fit state.
Is he not?
Hans Voralberg is going to see his dream come true. You hear me?
If the place even
His
exists.
dreams are almost at an end, and there is nothing you can do.
Yeah, well.
Hans Voralberg is not a sinner.
Well, he's decided he is,
Pagan
so...
fantasies with which he sullies the air in his delirium are those of a heretic. Pray.
Yeah, he's not very happy
Pray
about
to
the...
save your friend from the sizzling fires of hell.
You're a total crackpot. You're a fanatic. I will talk to Hans. You hear?
Okay.
I talked to Hans.
I talked to Hans.
He seems better.
Yeah.
It is but an illusion, my girl.
It's an illusion.
Mortality is teetering on the brink. I know about these things.
He's doing like a
He told
David
me about a
Copperfield
monk
kind of
who could
thing.
help him. a monk who has spent long years with the Yukols, that mysterious tribe from the
Yeah,
far
Alexei, but he's gone.
Your friend is clearly very sick, my poor child.
Is he? So who's brother Alexei then?
Father, do you know a man named Alexei Tukyanov?
He was a heretic.
A heretic and a charlatan.
He is not worth the breath, my girl.
It seems Hans Voralberg considers him highly.
Your friend must have lost his marbles.
I'm not sure he had any to begin with.
But could I just meet the man anyway?
I'm guessing he's not here.
No. Alexei Tukyanov has left us. A long time ago, Miss Warren.
He left a long time ago. Now, when you say left us, do you mean that he's not alive
Excuse
anymore?
my insistence, Father, but where might I be able to find Alexei Tukyanov? It's very important.
Yeah, I want to speak to him. He won't let him in,
Alexei
though.
Tukyanov is dead, my girl.
Oh, he's dead.
May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace.
What about Yukols?
Hans often told me about the mysterious people of the far north, the Yukols.
Mm-hmm.
They are degenerate heathen
Degenerate
savages
heathen
that
savages.
worship
Nice.
idols and false gods and resist the redemption of the Lord.
Uh-huh.
Hans lived among them for a long time. They're like a second family to him.
Please,
Yeah.
dear girl, do not let yourself
Do not let
succumb
ourselves
to the
succumb to the quaint temptations of pagans.
Their only ambition is to wallow in their so-called primitive paradise and all its lechery and bestiality.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Remember that those who
It's
live
a little
far from
extreme,
God
perhaps.
doom themselves to eternal chastisement.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure
I
they do.
think I've heard all I need. I'm off.
Go,
Yeah.
my child.
Weigh the
Weigh
consequences
the
well.
consequences of your act.
Yeah, whatever, mate. Whatever. You're just not interested in being helpful at all, are you? See if there's anything around here that might help me. What's that? What is this? Oh, apparently we can do something with this. Maybe we can scrub the paint off with something like this wire brush. It's done something, but watch, it doesn't see you. What do we find here? Oh, look, a symbol.
Some kind of symbol.
It's like a cross with 5 white dots and 7 black dots. Maybe that'll come in handy at some point. I don't know if it will, but okay, let's go out. Let's go back to that other place we were just in a minute ago now, which looked like a kind of a library. Might tell me, you know, where. Might tell me where we're going. Let's see. Let's go to that library or whatever it was that we were at before. Maybe we can find out about this monk from that, if I can ever work out a way to get there. There we go. There's also a cemetery or something over there. I can see what look like gravestones, so maybe we can find the grave of Father Alexei. I guess. We're almost, as I say, obviously parts of this would be, we're doing kind of an hour at a time. So we're kind of at the, oh, I've just walked off the wrong way. I hate these, these scenes because you can't see what's going on. Oh, look at this. There is a cross in the middle of the floor there. So I wonder, I think this, yes, this will help us light the things. I think it's that one first. Okay, now it was then, no, and then this one, and the one next to it. And then you skip the 3 in the middle, I think. Yeah, so now that one. Yeah. Then ignore the 3 at the bottom and light this 2. And then, now, the mammoth thing said something about positioning light. So, I assume that I can position the light maybe from upstairs? Aha! So we have a kind of lens. I don't know if it's a lens or a light or what it is, but let's go right up to the top now. Maybe there's some way we can direct something down there. It's definitely done something. What it's done, I'm not too sure. But we've got a mammoth statue, or mammoth... I was going to say a statue. It's not a statue. It's more like a lens or a... Oh, come on, up. It's so frustrating trying to climb this thing. There we go. So if I maybe see, can I use the stained glass mammoth with this? It's where the mammoth's eye points or something, wasn't it? Was what they said. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Now I should be able to use it. And what am I looking for here? Oh, I know, if I... I don't think I've done that right. That hasn't done anything. Okay, let's try again. Does this help me? Ah! The mammoth's eye points to that kind of symbol on the wall. Well, let's go see what that's all about. It shot a beam of light across to the other side of the corridor. The other side of the path. Oh yeah, look, you can even see the mammoth projected on the wall. Why am I stuck here now? There we go. Statue of a mammoth. So what's this do? What is it? Oh, and it's opened a little alcove. What do we have here? Alexei Tukinov, Notes and Sketches from the Frozen North. Travelled under the identity of a trapper. That's a Yuki. That was that thing we saw them releasing. That I released from the place where those brothers were. It's a Yuki. It kind of looks like a cross between a, I don't know, a polar bear and a seal. And that's a Yukol in a religious mask. And there's the mammoth. The Yukol's hark back to the last ice age, apparently. And there's a sacred harfang, a bird often inseparable from the Yukol's shaman. Lemmings congregate on the open plains of Syberia and feed on grains and fruit. Traces of Yukol society. Transport. What's this? Migration. Prehistoric cave drawings of the Yukols with some mammoths. And Yukols being intimately linked. Then we've got bluegrass, scarlet brambles. Frequently used in medicine. Fumes released by it have considerable healing properties, and that's the legend of Syberia. A ship. The mammoths returning on the ship. And it kept coming back and coming back. Okay, Brother Alexei had a book. What else is around? What's that? Looks like some kind of relic. Almost looks like a giant thimble. I don't know. Looks like there's nothing else we can really take here. So let's go see if we can find out where this monk was buried. The cemetery that I saw, seeing as he's apparently died. We'll probably make that the last action today. And we'll see. How it goes. All I can hear is these monks whispering. I thought they were supposed to be silent, but they're whispering all sorts of what feel like incantations. It's not though, obviously. Right, so here we have, there's a monk over there digging. What's this coffin all about?
Casket gives me the creeps.
The coffin gives me the creeps, it says. There's a hole in the wall here.
It's kind of steep.
With a sled I could slide down the slope. Sure you could.
Whiling away.
Yeah, he's not going to talk to you. He's not going to talk to you. Is there anywhere I can go there? Maybe I can go around on the other side. Let's see. Something we can do here, but...
What on earth is that?
Well, that looks like it might say Alexei Tukianov, but I can't really be entirely sure. Maybe we need to find somewhere where we can get some tools that'll clear the stuff off there. No, don't go that way. Honestly. Maybe... Well, now, why did we have to look at that wheelbarrow earlier? I didn't have to, but why did we look at it earlier? Do you think it could contain some useful items? I just don't know. We will go and see if there's anything there. If there is, we'll do that quickly. I just want to see if that is Tukianov's grave. Let's see. Is there anything here? Aha! So now we have some shears, which were not there before. Well, let's go back then and see if we can cut away all that stuff from his gravestone. And that'll be where we draw to a close whatever it is we have to do. Were there two monks there before? I feel like there weren't. I just don't know. Okay, let's check out this gravestone by cutting away all the stuff that's grown over the front of it. Although, to be honest, it looks like the kind of stuff you could easily just pull off. Never mind. Okay, so Alexei Tukianov, 1895 to 1996, Co Sanctus Libri Abscondo Me Scientia. And we can pick up that stuff. So I'll take it. Don't know what it's for, but I'll take it. Okay, so this is definitely his grave. Having found that, I think that's where we will finish for today. So I hope you've enjoyed watching some more Syberia 2 on the PlayStation 2 variety. If you have, please feel free to hit that like button and maybe add a subscription too. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.